The ease of access that we have to dopamine in current times is so alarming, and it's made us impatient. Not only has it made us impatient, but it's made us depressed in a way. And I've kind of started to see society in such a binary way, as either you're a consumer or you're a creator. Now, that's a very black and white way of thinking. I'm most likely going to be wrong, and I definitely tend to outgrow a lot of my opinions, but it's just, I feel like, to dumb it down, to simplify it, the doom scrolling and the access that we have and the overconsumption of content that we do every single day is so drastic compared to back in the days. And you see people publicizing their life is the norm now. It's normal. I don't, I'm in a happy relationship. I don't publicize anything to do with my relationship, and I'll maintain that privacy when I have kids as well. But we tend to see we see glimpses of other people's best moments on their social media. They post their results, they post the house that they bought, the job that they got, the amount of money they made. That feeds into our depression. That feeds into our consumerism. You don't watch a video like that and, get fired up and be like, you know what, I want to put the phone down and stop scrolling on my hundreds, thousand reels I've scrolled today, and I'm going to, start working hard. No, you think to yourself, oh, I'm so depressed now. Why the hell does he or she have this, and why can't I achieve that? And the reality is, many successful people around us, whether they publicize their results or not, are not going to publicize what it took to get there. And we are so blinded by social media and the dopamine that these reels and TikToks give us, that we don't realize how unrealistic it is to think that in your 20s you're going to own a Ferrari or have 7 figures. Not only is it so rare, and I commend you if you get there, but it sends you on a wild goose chase, because it's inachievable. It's inconceivable. Think back 20, 30 years. No one ever thought, before 10 straight years of working and building a foundation and a network and starting a business, that they'd ever even own a sports car, let alone the crazy inflation that we have these days. Now, you could have been a salaryman back in the days and owned a house. It's not too feasible these days, but that's besides the point. You have to live in the present moment. If there's anything you take away from this video, don't look at everybody's results and start thinking, every single day in your day job, like, oh man, if I can just get through this year, I'm gonna make it. If I can just get through these 10 years, what's 10 years gonna look like? I mean, frankly, you don't even know if you'll be alive in 10 years. So the least you can do for the sake of yourself is be the best version of yourself today and work towards what it is you want to achieve. And by no means, I am not advocate of being normal. I'm not an advocate of, get the job, get the girl, have kids, buy the house, retire. I'm by no means a fan of that. I've been a risk taker my whole life. If you've ever listened to my life story, maybe in another video, you'll see my career path has been extremely unconventional, but you have to put in the hard yards. And that doesn't mean working long hours or working overtime on your 9-to-5 job. It means shaking as many hands as possible. It means sleeping early, waking up early. It means being punctual. It means training every day, finding a hobby that not only feeds your mind, but also feeds your heart. Something that gets your blood pumping, something that gets your adrenaline going. You have to grow your brand, right? You can't just expect from what you've seen on social media to just come to you. And the reality is, you got to really see, what do you want to do? Okay, you see the end goal. You want freedom, financial freedom, success. You don't want to be stuck in an office all day. And I know I share all these values with you, but you got to think to yourself, do you know what the risks are and the stakes are that come with running a business? Do you know how costly it is? Do you know the foundation and the network you got to have? Are you going to sell a product, or are you going to sell a service? Are you going to provide a service? Are you going to be a consultant? But these things, I feel like, come with time. Take it day by day. You might be an engineer today and 5 years down the track, sack it and move into IT. You might be a tradesman today and 5 years down the track, sack it and become a construction manager. Or you might go the other way around, from an office job into trade, and I've seen it happen many times. I've even thought about it myself. Reality is, we don't know what 5 years from now looks like, just like we don't know what next week looks like. Stop thinking forward too much. Stop over consuming this content out there and overloading your brain with all this dopamine. Reset your dopamine. I'll bring that up in another video when I learn how to talk. And just revitalize your life and who you are, and take everything day by day. Get out of the limelight. Stop looking at social media. Stop scrolling. Find a hobby. Train hard. Focus on your art, your career, your craft. Get as good as you can. Shake as many hands as you can. And let success knock on your door. And keep striving. Keep striving. I hope you do well at whatever you do. Peace.